I've created a little invention. So now it looks like I talk to trees. So I can have my hands. Alrighty. Maybe a freer one. So for those of you who don't know, Tuesday that's coming up next week is government numbers. I don't remember exactly what the official thing is, but basically one of those really important numbers that everybody's been watching for the past few months is the CPI number, which is inflation. And it is rumored that this month, it's going to be double digits. That's month on end. So I don't actually remember the other months. I know 1 month was 3 months, and I think 1 month was 4 months. But that's adding up. So if you have 3% 1 month and then 4% the next month, you have a 7% increase so far for the year. So then if another 3%, because I think we've had 3 high months, that's another 3%. I think there was 2 3%. Don't quote me on that one, but that's where we're at. So that's 11%. Now, if this is double digits, we'll just say it's 10. The lowest double digit we can have, it's 10%. So right now, if I'm right, it's 21% so far we have for the year. And if I'm wrong about that other month, then it's just 7% that we have for the year, which still isn't great because as you can see, the momentum is getting faster and faster. 3%, 4%, whatever this next number is going to be. It's not slowing down, it's increasing in speed, and it's month after month, which means by the end of the year, you're looking at 100% increase in inflation, and it's just Weimar Republic by that point. Well, pretty much it already is. So my other discussion I want to have is this. You see this? This is a $1 Federal Reserve note. Okay? This is also, where's my camera? A $1. It is worth $1. It's United States $1. A Sacagawea, $1. You know the difference between this and this? This is from the U.S. Treasury, which is going to survive because unless you believe the country is going to die, I don't think so. And this is from a central bank that is not the government, a Federal Reserve note that is in the process of dying. So if you have this, you're screwed. If you have this, you've got a snowball's chance in hell to at least keep some of what you've been working for. Because when these two decouple, which they will, sometime in the near future, whether it be the next few months or by the end of the year, your dollar will be worth $1. Unless you have this. This isn't even good for toilet paper because it scratches your ass. But it will be worth $1. I don't know what animal is making that damn noise, but it sounds like some weirdo. And I have a horsefly that really wants to drive me nuts. So when I see these CPI numbers come out and you see some of the insanity from people that are still on their high horse, they still think they've got the control and they can say this and this will happen, do this and this will happen, and the cliques. And, you know, the Democrats are a clique, and everyone who's like them, who has their own little cliques, they're a clique. And I tell my husband all the time, just don't fight them. Don't fight them. Just leave them alone. It's almost over. What is happening right now? It's over for them. Because they're in a clique, because they have that mentality, they're in a belief system. And financially, they're going to fail because they still believe in this corrupt system because they use it corruptly. Just let them fall on their face. And, you know, buy up the ashes when they're dead. And I don't mean like really dead. But financially speaking, it'd be a wasteland. And I can take what they used to buy $1 with and buy everything with this. That's sarcasm to some extent, but you understand the mentality. This has value. By the way, if you're wondering what it's made out of, this is copper. The new $1 that actually come from the Treasury that the bank uses are made out of copper. They are the equivalent of $1 worth of copper. So if you think back in the olden times when they would use, what's the $1 worth or things of that nature, a penny which was obviously a lot smarter than this. The penny size hasn't really changed, although anything after 1982 has no copper in it. Or is it 1988? I don't know. I get things from 1982 and below. So, but anyways, this, these size, if you comparatively speaking, would buy you, what would you say? Oh, a week's worth of meals. If you went out to eat every day, groceries for a little while, that kind of thing. So we're not talking like cheap money. It is cheap today because this won't even buy you a gallon of milk, but it's something that's going to be worth later when the prices, and you have to go through price discovery. It's not going to be, oh my God, everything's fallen, I'm rich. No, you got to go through price discovery. There's always going to be some pool that has this and literally tries to give you 3 of them or 4 of them, whatever the price of a milk is these days. And you're going to go, oh yeah, I'll take that. Thanks. Here's your milk. And you could be smart and say, yeah, I ain't giving you that. I'll give you this. So there will be a price discovery. Hopefully you're smart enough to realize the actual value of things. And I think once people realize how scarce money really is, when you have real money, you'll get an idea of what you want to pay for it. Like, wow, I got to give up that much. Like, do I really need this? Do I really want it? Is it really worth that much? Is there something easier I can do as far as finances? Because how much, and that's the new thing too that's going to happen. How much are they going to pay you in this? If it takes you all day to earn $1, like it did back in the day, you're definitely not going to give them 3 of them for just a gallon of milk. That's just not going to happen. So yeah, things are going to be very interesting, kind of exciting, kind of depressing, and very irritating. Even for the preppers, they're going to be, and anybody who sit there and prepared, it's going to be, but that's going to be normal. It's kind of what happens. You're seeing people around you who are not doing very well, and it's like, man, if you'd only listen to me. And at the same time, it's like, I'm not giving you what I worked for, knowing this was coming, and I tried to tell you, and you did nothing. It's like, I'm not giving you that. You didn't listen to me before, now you want me to take care of you? What the hell's that? So enjoy these next few months, especially next week, because I honestly believe next week is when the normies find out. So it will be interesting.